After Germany's defeat in World War I, the Treaty of Versailles imposed strict limits on its weapons industry. Heavy arms, large-caliber guns and advanced weapons development were banned. But German arms companies weren't ready to stop. Instead, they moved their operations abroad, to neutral countries like Switzerland. In 1929, the German arms giant Rheinmetall quietly took control of a former cartridge factory in Zuchwil near Solothurn. On paper, it became Waffenfabrik Solothurn AG, a Swiss company. In reality, it was part of Germany's Schattenrüstung, its shadow rearmament program. Swiss journalists and historians now confirm that the factory was effectively a foreign-controlled weapons lab operating on Swiss soil, producing arms for a regime preparing for war. One of the factory's most infamous products was the Solothurn S18 series massive 20mm anti-tank rifles. They were technically Swiss-made, but designed and funded by Rheinmetall. The S18/1000 variant fired a powerful 20x138mm round, the same ammunition used in German anti-aircraft guns. It was semi-automatic, devastating at short range, and used by multiple armies during World War II. The existence of this factory raised serious questions about Swiss neutrality. Local residents protested, politicians debated, but the factory continued operating, producing weapons that directly supported Germany's illegal rearmament. Switzerland wasn't officially aligned with Nazi Germany, but its territory and industry were undeniably part of the German war machine's supply chain. Solothurn's weapons were exported widely. Some went to Axis partners, others went to countries like Finland, which used them during the Winter War against the Soviet Union. But regardless of where they ended up, the rifles' development and production strengthened Germany's military capabilities at a time when it was forbidden from building such weapons at home. For decades, this story remained obscure. But today, museums like Altes Zeughaus in Solothurn are officially confronting this history, documenting how a Swiss factory became part of Nazi Germany's covert armament program. It's a reminder that neutrality is never simple, and that even small towns can play a role in global conflict. The story of Waffenfabrik Solothurn forces us to rethink the boundaries between neutrality, complicity, and survival. Hello, and here we are on our way to Solothurn. Yeah, Waffenfabrik Solothurn, or what is left of it, is our goal today. Our goal is always, also this time, to stay overnight in the location, and for that we need some stealth skills, which I'm going to tell you more later where we are in the location. You're welcome to join me. Let's go. We have about 2 hours drive, so get comfortable, maybe have a drink, something small to eat, whatever. I'm your driver today. So we have like 11 minutes to the location. Switzerland didn't bring the world chocolate, gold and bank secrecy. Switzerland also brought world guns. Yeah, lots of guns. After the First World War, in the Treaty of Versailles, Germany had to sign a paper where it's written that they would not produce weapons to defend themselves against tanks, and they are not supposed to produce those weapons inside Germany. Well, they found a way around it. They bought a weapons factory in Switzerland, and that weapons factory would have anyway, like go to bankruptcy, whatever, it was in the verge of that. But the Germans, they bought it. The Rheinmetall started to produce weapons in canton of Solothurn, in the village of Zuchwil. We are going there. And as you could see from the previous small intro video what I made, the one of the most famous guns which the Germans produced in Solothurn was S18 20mm anti-tank gun. We are in 7 minutes in the location, and then when we are there, we are checking it out, of course, before the sun is setting, and we are talking more about being stealthy. Alright guys, we are in front of the building here. There used to be the office, and here among this long side they used to build weapons. Maybe you can see there's quite a lot happening around here, but we are still going out. Look at this. There still is, in this location around here, there is still some kind of military things happening and going on. So there are fences everywhere and so on. Let's go and check out what we can see. I did a wise decision to come with the vanny. Look at these huge pipes going up here. Police! Right. Bus stop. Bus stop is always a good place to hide, to be like I would belong here. Look at my clothes. White sneakers, blue jeans, and so on. I'm like someone who could live here. This is open. So let's go and check it out a little bit. Can't drive here with the car, but we can walk around this historical building of the weapon factory. Oh yeah. Quite lots of people walking here. Vehicles driving all the time, but here we are on the other side of the old weapons factory building. Pretty awesome. Here are like places where they have where they take materials, loading bays, and there are some things I'm not supposed to film. Oh yeah, this is something I should not be filming, probably. But I'm just showing the entrance of the house. You know, those times it must have been a mighty feeling to come here, entering the weapons factory and going to work to you know, produce killing machines. No other places to stealth camp here, but being in the van, and even that might be a risky thing in this parking place here. Let's go inside to check it out. Okay, here we are. There is some kind of a restaurant close by, but I think we are going to cook in the van. Let's make this a decent camping video this time, and let's cook here in the car. Okay, guys, I wanted to talk to you about being stealthy. There is a term called gray man. I've been watching so many videos about this whole subject, being gray. I think the main thing about being gray is situational awareness. So if you are somewhere like in a place like this, that you are aware of your surroundings without being paranoid, of course. You know where to go, where you can go, what you can do, what time you can do it, and so on. One point is what you wear, how you carry yourself. There are really many points in this whole thing about being gray man. And those who think that being gray man is being gray, wearing gray, it's not like that. Not always. For example, if I would go wearing gray in Samba Carnival of Rio de Janeiro, probably I would stick out like a sore thumb, and so on. So the thing is, you should be like a chameleon. You should always adapt into the surroundings and into the culture and into the manners of where you are. There are villages in Switzerland, for example, that if you are not greeting people with the local dialect, then they can already tell that you don't belong here. It's an interesting subject, but I think gray man, like saying about being gray, that's wrong. You should be and take care that you fit in the surroundings where we are. For example, now I know the car which I'm driving, the Valhalla, is having license plate from the different canton than where we are right now. Of course, in the perfect world, there would not be regional plates in these vehicles. But yes, here we are. I'm having different plates than from this canton where we are right now. So everyone who goes by can see that this car doesn't really belong here. So that's already first red flag. But yeah, the worst thing would be if I would go out here and if I would wear my camouflage clothes, for example. You know, that would be really suspicious. So that's why wearing today more like black and blue jeans, white sneakers, that kind of stuff. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. But that depends where you are. Do you fit in or don't you fit in? Does your vehicle fit in or doesn't it fit in? And you can't believe how much there are people who are paying attention in those kind of things, especially older people who got, sorry to say, no life. So they are really curious about everyone else and what everyone else is doing. All right, I think it's time to go behind and it's time to get cooking. Let's open the kitchen. An interesting one. I'm having a pot here, and in this pot we are having a pasta sauce. So we are going to cook real pasta this time. I'm having here some fusilli or whatever penne this is. Working. Here we go. The pasta sauce what we have tonight is bolognese from Bologna, probably. And if that tomato sauce is not enough, of course we're also having ketchup. So, and don't forget Tabasco. We're also having that. Pour this from the back. I prefer al dente pasta. So let's try. I'm so paranoid when it comes to cooking pasta that I must, like, every minute try how they are. And try to avoid them being too soft, because although the taste is quite okay, the consistency is not. All right, got so much pasta. I'm inviting you to come with me to eat, because I'm not going to eat this all by myself. On here, make it nice and red. One more for the road. Come on, you're not coming. Talk about Tabascos. This is my favorite now, this habanero Tabasco. There is also that one stronger one, Scorpion sauce Tabasco, but that's lethal. So right now I'm addicted to this. All right. Really, really good. 6 out of 5. 6 out of 5. I'm going to eat now. Catch you guys later.
A few minutes later.
Okay. Food was excellent. There was more than enough. Think it's soon time to hit the hay. But before that, we are going to put the night lapse camera on somewhere there. That you guys don't want to see probably me sleeping here, but what is happening outside. So let's try to do that now. There is so many cars all the time going by. And it would be cool to put the camera somewhere here. I must think about it. Maybe. Guys, I was just putting on the time lapse when there came first like 2 youngsters running towards the car, and then they went by, and then there came a third one, then came a couple with the dog walking to other direction, came from behind me. Let's hope it works. Let's hope no one will see it, because if someone spots that camera, they might even think that this is a unmarked police vehicle, radar control or whatever. And I'm a little bit worried that someone might try to break in this car tonight. All right, where's my knife? Here. Here's my martini. Let's put it here. Close to the door. I've been sleeping in many places, but never on such a busy street. And I'm not worried about the cars. I can sleep when they are. It's no problem. If I'm tired enough, I can sleep. Worried about those pedestrians. Let's go a little bit walk. Let's just walk here by the Alte Waffenfabrik, weapons factory. In the beautiful town of Zuchwil. I feel so stupid always. Carry this camera, selfie stick. That pizza taxi is driving around here all the time. Busy time for it. Yeah. End of the building. Alright, someone is coming from there. They're going to the other direction. Oh, fuck. Youngsters, they have been breaking some glass here. Okay, that's just what I was telling you guys about the situational awareness. Keeping eyes open in this concrete jungle. Is important. Yeah, it was so exciting here that I almost forgot to take you guys with Here's a huge parking area, and maybe about 20% of all the parking places are occupied, and there's everywhere written that they are like reservated for people who are paying for them and all that stuff. But yeah, there's like no one, so that's all bullshit. There's a Suzuki dealer selling motorbikes and cars which are performing like motorbikes. Oh yeah, there's so many cars driving all the time. I don't have good chances to film. Here we are at the Waffenfabrik, other side of the road. Look who's having a cool van over there. Yeah. You can't see a thing about the surveillance GoPro, which is good. When I think of it, open the goddamn door now. Oh. When I think of it, it's really stupid to sleep in this location. But what would I not do for a few views from you guys? Yeah, this I can do. There would be a lot more quieter parking places over there where the big parking place is, but at least here I'm legally parked. Not legally sleeping in the car, not legally camping, but parked. Now it's time to say good night, and hopefully it will be a peaceful one. See you in the morning. Ciao. Good morning, crew. It is 5:47, and I feel like I would be sleeping along a racetrack. There are so many cars driving, most of them direction in city of Solothurn. Most of them with high speed, more than is allowed on the street, and yeah, the van is shaking and I can't sleep anymore. I think it's rather cold here in the van. What is it? 3.1 Celsius. 3.1 Celsius, but it's plus, so it's not that cold. The windshield is full of ice, so outside it must be colder. So I think 3.1 heater was me, otherwise it would be also freezing here inside. So yeah, there really is someone in front of me. I was trying to park so much in front that no one could, put the vehicle there, but there is someone. I can see a little bit something. Let's just get this vehicle warm, clean the windshield, and let's get out of here. Alright crew, we survived the weapons factory Solothurn. I would like to thank you for coming with me to this journey, this time camping outside the legendary building where they used to manufacture weapons for the Nazi Germany and many other countries in the Second World War. If you haven't, please subscribe to this channel. Your support would mean a lot to me, and I'm very thankful if you would be a member of this channel. As a member, you get the patch, you get these videos earlier than all the others, and you also get some special treats like special emojis what you can write when you are commenting and taking part of these kind of discussions, which hopefully people are doing underneath this video. Put a thumbs up, comment down below. See you next time guys, somewhere outside. Okay, ciao!